Hi everyone, Miss Bianca here from the Riverway Center, Classroom 3, the infant and toddler room. Today I'm going to do a tasting center activity with you guys. So a tasting center is something the early Head Start classrooms do in our curriculum every week, and we basically cook with the kids. We have them measure, mix ingredients. We cook them on like our skillet or bake them in the oven, but we really have the kids get like a hands-on experience while cooking with food, introducing them to new ingredients, new flavors, new textures. So it's a lot of fun to do a tasting center activity with the kids. They love it. They like to try and taste new items and ingredients. It's a lot of fun. So today I'm going to do blueberry and banana fritters, and these are the ingredients that you need. You can screenshot these real quick. These make about 6 fritters. We've done these in the classroom with the kids before. 2 bananas, 1/4 to a half a cup of flour, about a 1/4 cup of blueberries. Blueberries are optional. If you don't want to do blueberries, you don't have blueberries at home, don't worry about it. It just adds extra sweetness. A pinch of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, or you can use like a Pam spray, whatever. That's it pretty much that you need. But they're really easy, like flour, any type of flour that you can use, any type of flour that you choose. And like I said, a banana, blueberries if you have blueberries on hand. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how we interact with the kids when we do our cooking center. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is peel our banana. This calls for 2 bananas, but I'm just going to use 1 right now. So I just want you to cook, chop, and mash the banana. So when we have the kids mash the banana, what you can do, you can put it in a bowl for them and teach them, depending on their level, with their fine motor skills, their finger strength, what they can do. You can mash it themselves. You can mash it with them, do hand over hand, holding a spoon, put it in a bowl, mash the bananas with them. This helps strengthen their finger muscles and their hand-eye coordination. And if they're a little too young to do that, what we do, we'll chop up the banana and we'll put it in a Ziploc bag. Seal the Ziploc bag, give them to the kids, and have them squeeze it. And it kind of mashes the banana up for them. Again, this works their muscles, their hand-eye coordination. It's a texture. It's some sensory play in there. You can talk about how it feels. It feels kind of cool to touch. It's squishy. So there's the banana. And then it needs some blueberries as well. So I'm just going to take the banana that was in here already. Put it in the bowl. The recipe calls for blueberries as well. So we're going to take, it says 1/4 cup of blueberries. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to throw about a handful in here. Again, you can seal it up and have the kids squeeze the blueberries. Kids like doing this. The blueberries are a little harder to squeeze, so they really like that. Again, you can talk about they feel cold and what color are they? It looks like they're purple, maybe a little blue, maybe a little pink, a little red. So we talk about the colors, give us like a real good, conversation, vocabulary experience. Introduce those new words like squishy and squeezing and chilly. So once the blueberries are smashed a little bit, again, you can mash them in the bowl with the kids with a spoon as well. I always find it easier to do Ziploc bags. And then you're going to take your flour, about 1/4 cup to a half a cup of flour, and you're going to pour it in. You're going to pour it in the bowl. The blueberries, the mashed blueberries, and the mashed bananas. And now we need to sweeten it and season it a little bit. So we use cinnamon. This is a pinch of cinnamon, but you can use a teaspoon, tablespoon. And then to sweeten it up, it needs to be sweetened up just a little bit. you can use maple syrup. So right here, I have about a teaspoon of maple syrup. So maple syrup is 0 calories. So it's a non-fat sweetener. It's a real healthy alternative to sugar. But if you want to use sugar, feel free. A teaspoon of sugar will do just fine. So then you can have the kids, depending on like I said, their skill level, you can have them stir this all up together. You just want to make sure it's all in there together. I'm going to do a little bit more banana and a little bit like this. So a lot of times, sometimes, like I said, we'll put it in a bowl and have the kids, we'll do hand over hand with the spoon. And then a lot of times we just go right back to the Ziploc bag and have them put the ingredients in a Ziploc bag. And have them go to town on it, squeezing it. Again, we use this as an opportunity to expand our vocabulary and our language. So put it right in the Ziploc bag. Let's mix it together. Mix it together just like this. And again, this is a good opportunity to talk about how it feels, what color it is, talk about the ingredients that are inside. There's blueberries, there's flour, there's cinnamon, there's sugar. We're mixing it all up. So when it's about mixed, either in the Ziploc bag or in the bowl, then we just take we're going to take about a teaspoon. So I am going to spray this with cooking oil. So this is just vegetable oil, cooking spray. You can use whatever type of oil that you want. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, baking spray, coconut oil. You can use butter, margarine, whatever's easiest for you. And then once it's mixed up, we're going to take about a tablespoon and worth of our mixture, and we're going to drop it in our pan. And I would say keep it on like a medium heat. Of course, we don't have the kids come here, go near any of our cooking devices. But I'm gonna take 2 of these. I'm gonna take a second tablespoon and drop it in here. And this is a fun little healthy snack. Get the kids involved in cooking. Show them the cooking process. It opens up, a lot of their texture, some sensory issues. It opens up a lot of vocabulary words that they're not used to doing. It helps them feel like they're involved doing things.